For months, I was just a ghost with a bank account. I took the dirty jobs, the border skirmishes, the missing person patrols. Anything to keep the sea bills flowing while I looked for the right skeleton. You can't put a Star League heart in a junkyard body. I needed a frame that could carry the weight of a god. And then, on a backwater world near the Periphery, I found her a Marauder II, 100 tons of go to hell. She was broken, scorched, and abandoned by a pilot who didn't deserve her. I bought her for a song and a bag of credits, and I knew the game had changed. Bring her back screaming from the edge of the grave. The 100-ton frame, one's a cathedral of steel. The first time in years that I felt something real, I hired an Astech, a man with no name, who didn't ask questions about where the tech came. We spent 40 nights under the blue arc light, turning that heavy into a creature of fright. I opened the crates from my Star League stash and pulled out the cannons that would settle the hash. 4 LB-20X, sleek and refined, the most beautiful monsters a man could design. I didn't want lasers, I didn't want heat, I wanted a weapon that could never be beat. 80 pounds of tungsten in a single pull blast to make sure the first shot was always the last. Oh, it's a 100-ton hammer with a Four-Slug heart, built to tear the gray houses completely apart. Precision and power in a single point aim to put out the pilot and extinguish the flame. I'm sitting on thunder, I'm riding the gale with a Star League ghost and a Marauder shell. We packed in the sensors, the gyros, the gear, everything the old worlders used to hold dear. Gizmos and gadgets I didn't even know, making the HUD and the monitors glow. But the heart of the beast was the recoil and kick, the 4-barrel rhythm that made me feel sick. One shot to the cockpit, one blast to the head, and the biggest king in the galaxy, he's dead. I sag in the chair and I felt the link up, spilling the dregs of my life in a cup. A Marauder II groaned as she stood to her height, a 100-ton shadow in the dead of the night. It would take all my skill, all the training I had to handle a machine that was built to be bad. But I looked at the monitors, clear and so bright, and I knew I was ready for a different kind of fight. 4 slugs, that's all it takes. You don't need a war if you can just remove the man behind the curtain. Me and the Astech, we just sat there and for a while, listening to the reactor hum. It sounded like, well, it sounded like justice. Or maybe just a very expensive kind of revenge.